Welcome back at 12:45. For some, winning is the only thing that matters, but for others, giving credit where it's due is just as important.
Well, I sat down with two Letcher High School seniors who show that real sportsmanship is the way to the top.
I knew it was gonna come.
Like, you're gonna catch them when we need them.
Years of friendship forged on the gridiron.
So, like mid-season, he was struggling.
All came down to a few crucial plays.
I was just trying to get, because, everybody else was getting a little clearer and shot.
And a chance at a championship. But to understand what it took for the Letcher High School football team to get to this culminating moment, you have to go back, way back, to the Pee Wee football field, where two players, Creighton Long and Dwanye Wingfield, picked up their pads and started their journey. A journey where Long, known in the river parishes as Mook, and Wingfield, whose nickname is Lunch, say they learned what teamwork is all about.
As a team, you gotta get it done together.
More brothers than a friend, like that. So they respect one another, they respect each other's skills.
Both young men played with Pee Wee teams run by Wingfield's dad, Dwayne Wingfield Sr.
Me and my brother, we started a Little League from scratch. We had no sponsors. My sponsor was my work check every week.
And the kids carried the skills they learned back then all the way to Letcher High.
Playing football together and really stuck through some hard times in our football program and was able to redeem themselves.
It paid off in the long run.
Which brings us back to the state championship in the Superdome, a critical game that Long played with a heavy heart.
I ain't never had got the mindset that I wasn't playing, but a lot of people thought I wasn't gonna play, but I couldn't back out of my team.
Barely 48 hours before the big game, Long's father, Craig, got into a serious car accident that put him in the hospital.
Before he got to the game, he was, crying about his daddy, being in the hospital, and I had to call him and tell him, just go out there and do what you have to do. Your daddy is doing fine. For his teammate. His team needed him at that time, so he just went out there, he burned out.
Letcher's Creighton Long had 3 interceptions, tying the state championship record.
Long kept the Letcher Bulldogs in the game.
Yeah, I was so happy my boy just, with all he'd been through with his dad and everything, he just went out there and boned out.
And his close friend Lunch.
Senior quarterback Dwanye Winfield threw for nearly 300 yards, 299 to be exact, and 3 touchdowns. He also added 130 yards on the ground and 1 rushing touchdown.
You did it, big boss. You're the biggest legend the school ever had.
If you would have saw a team like in the spring, you'd have been like, no, it is a state championship team. But Coach Jenkins used to always tell us, we don't know if we're great enough, but if we play our hardest and we just try to be as legendary as we can, we're going to be great.
When we talk about high school football, it's all about the fight to win, glory on the field. But the Letcher High School 2022 state championship season is just as much about character off the field. Who is the MVP of the state championship football game?
Creighton Long.
Both us.
Long's concession to the MVP back and forth that happened on the field immediately after the Bulldogs defeated North DeSoto High School for the Louisiana High School Athletic Association Division II non-select championship trophy. The association initially presented Wingfield, the quarterback, with their most valuable player trophy.
By the time I heard the news, we didn't know nothing about it. I'm getting chills telling you this. Let's get a trophy to Mook.
We deserve it. Because if without those 3 picks, we would be like, I don't think we'll have this trophy right now, definitely. And that's all we really wanted.
Wingfield's mom, Sabrina Robertson, couldn't be more proud.
Mook, because I'm not used to calling him Creighton, but, he had a stellar performance for the championship game. And out of respect, Dwanye offered him the MVP trophy for his performance, and he declined. Because, he said, we all work together to get here.
Letcher's head coach and athletic director, Dwayne Jenkins, said the whole team shares that mindset. And he too is stunned at Long's performance.
It wasn't about the interceptions. It wasn't about the win. It's just about the maturity and how much he's grown in the last 12 months to be the young man that he is today.
I had a lot of people talking to me before the game and stuff. And they were telling me it was going to be hard and this was going to be your best game ever. And I played the best game of my life.
Through the distraction and uncertainty with his dad.
I had waited for it, and it finally came at the perfect moment.
Right now, where I'm at, sitting in this chair, I'm a proud mom because my son, you know, did what he had to do as a player.
A real-life depiction of the saying, there's no I in team.
They probably just see lots of high school winning games. They don't see all the things we do, the work we put in, the friendship, the family part of this program.
A path that makes them all real MVPs. And you know, it's more than 6 weeks after that crash, and Creighton's father is still working on what's going to be a long recovery. Still not well enough to do an interview, but we really wish him well. And the boys both planned on heading off to college and playing at that level as well.
Do you know where they're going to college just yet?
We know that Duanye is going to be going over to Southwest Louisiana.
Okay.
So their Raging Cajuns are looking forward to that. And we'll see where Creighton ends up.
Lunch and Mook.
Lunch and Mook.
It's so funny you said that the family and the friends are having a hard time like not saying their nicknames since everybody in the town calls them that.
Everybody, the coach, like, yeah, wait, it's just like, Duanye, Creighton. Everybody knows Lunch and Mook.
Lunch and Mook. Well, that's an awesome story, and I hope the best for his dad, for sure, and for them in their future. All right, time's now 12:50.